If you want to learn how to sample in FL Studio, you came to the right place. Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. I need you guys to smash that like button. If you don't know me, I'm Game from BusyWorksBeats.com. We've trained over 1 million producers around the world. Some have gone to work with Drake, Kanye West, Post Malone, Ariana Grande, French Montana, Young Thug, Polo G, Trippie Redd, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Glorilla. We have 3 Grammy winners now and multi-platinum plaque winners. So shout out to those guys following through. So what we're going to do is sample. The first thing, we're going to do really basic sampling because I assume you don't know anything about FL Studio watching this video. So we're going to grab a sample. You know, you guys can use the AI stuff. You can grab, you know, whatever music you want. I recommend you guys as beginners just take 1 day to 2 days and just download samples, download drum kits, download a bunch of sounds. Like your sound library should be the biggest thing you have on your computer. All right, so let's drag this in. I have a record. We generated this on Suno, and let's go over here. This is New Jack Swing for those asking about the genre. So there's a part that I like around here somewhere. Where's it at? Here it is. All right, now notice the tool I have here is the slice tool. We're gonna hit Alt to do micro slicing. If you don't hit Alt, it'll lock to the grid like that and it'll be all messed up. So hit Alt as you're sliding through, and all we wanna do is find the part we wanna sample. And once we find the downbeat to it, we can start at that point. Let's just listen first. We don't need to worry about the BPM just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. So now I'm slicing, okay? So you have to count into the music, and music without drums is really hard to detect what's called the transient. So it's really hard to count music when there's no like drums. That's why drums are really important. Okay, so grab your slice tool and we're gonna hit Alt, and I'm just gonna count into the beat so I know where to chop. So let's just go back. 1, 2, 3. Man, my screen is all over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slice. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. And slice. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. And slice. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. And slice. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. And slice. All right, so I'm slicing as I'm listening because it makes it a little bit more of an organic process. All right, so now you have those 4 slices. We're going to make sure we pull these to the left. Hit Control and just grab your pencil tool and just pull these to the left. The next shortcut I learned from Infinite, shout out to Infinite on YouTube. He teaches FL Studio and West Coast stuff. Hit Shift Q to quantize the audio to the grid. And the next step we need to do, because FL Studio still considers all these slices one file. So what we want to do is make these separate files so that we could treat them separately. We're going to click in the top left, this little tiny icon, and go to Make Unique as Sample. This is basically just saving it as its own file, whatever is visible, okay? So if I double click in here, it only shows this music, whereas before, if you double click, it'll show the whole song. Now what we need to do is a quick function is go to Tools, and in the older version of FL, it says Macros, but in the newer version, you don't have to do all that. Just go to Switch All Audio Channels to Stretch Mode. Okay, so basically when I change the BPM, it won't make the audio move around and stuff. So let's change the BPM to something more reasonable. Okay, so you can see it's still off beat even when we have the metronome on. So what we need to do is time stretch this stuff. Let's double click on each sample. I learned this from In the Mix, and Ab McCree taught me this technique, which is to right click, select the amount of bars. But if you have something longer than 4 bars, you're gonna have to use this slide tool. It will lock to the grid per bar. That's what In the Mix showed me. So this BPM is way too fast. Let's slow it back down. So now all we have to do is just double click on each sample. And we chopped, you know, in 2 bar increments. So I could just right click that knob that says time and go to 2 bars. And now when you play the metronome, it should line up with the audio. Sorry, my finger slipped. All right, now the question is, what do we want from the sample? Do we want the drums? Do we want the vocals, the instruments, or just the vibe? So I just want the vibe. So let's go inside the channel rack here and start organizing this so that we can edit the sound. Let's double click on all these. Click here to go to audio. That's how you separate the audio from everything else. If you have drums and everything, that's under what's called unsorted. So we're going to go to where it says audio. Double click, hit Control L. That will send it to the mixer. Now that we have everything in the mixer, we can group this stuff. Just hit Control, left click with your mouse, right click and route to this track only. So now everything goes to this new sample group. And now we can edit all the sample chops at once instead of one by one. So now let's do something like add an EQ. Let's take out some of the lows so they don't clash. Now notice we're not chopping out the entirety of the song here. We're just lowering the highs and lows a little bit. And the next technique is a little more nuanced. I don't expect beginners to understand this. We're going to add Fruity Reverb 2. We're going to turn down the wet level and mess with what's called the early reflections knob. This is going to push the sample a little bit further back. So here's, what this effect does. It widens out the sample. We're going to pull in the dry level. So now it's more of a vibe instead of like this main thing. Okay, so now we can add our own drums, for example. And now we just have to decide, what do we want to do with this? We're just going to loop it over and over again. So let's hit Control B. And let's figure out some drums. So let's go to our browser. You guys will get the project files for free. Just go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio. But we're going to pull from my drums at busyworksbeats.com. We're going to pull from the NYC kit. This has drum breaks. We're going to open up this drum and we're going to open it in slice so we can slice it up. Let's auto slice. Now, if you're going for more of a boom bap, authentic hip hop, drum breaks are the way to go because drum breaks, they have textures that one shots don't have. Okay, so now we're going to chop this up. And now I could just play it with my MIDI controller. So what I'm going to do is edit the marker here so it doesn't start so delayed. So chopping a drum break gives you little things like, if you guys listen, this kick has a hi-hat at the very end. And that little detail from this kick, okay, that's what adds that like hip hop thing. Okay, so let's add this in. Okay, let's do this again. So I'm recording this by hand. You guys could draw it out in your actual piano roll, the markers, but I'm going to play it by hand just so we have a bounce to it. All right, so basically this has a little bit of swing to it. If we quantize and hit Alt Q, it will kill the whole vibe. It will just take away the vibe. So what I'm going to do is highlight each note. You don't have to follow this specific step. Let's hit Control Shift so we can highlight multiple notes. We're only going to quantize these notes and not the swing kick, the ghost kick. See how I took away that swing? So never mind, let's not quantize. Now I have a more advanced quantize. If you hit Alt Q, you could load up what are called templates. I have these in our Discord at discord.gg/busyworksbeats. Check under the free downloads area under the drum kits and you'll find the MPC Groove templates. In another video, I show you how to install them. You guys just gotta follow this what do you call it, directory path or whatever. And let's add, a swing of like 62%. Let's quantize to the MPC. So now we get that MPC swing. And now it feels very danceable. I had to fix one of those notes. All right, so now we can even add our own music behind this. So at this point, you know, it's free range. I'm just going to show you guys a couple more techniques. Let's open up Scalar 2, for example. This will help us find the key of the sample. So I like to switch it on grand piano because you could actually hear it over the music. And what we got to do is just figure out which notes sound right, quote unquote, right with the sample. It's definitely black notes. So let's record this in. So that's our scale. Our scale is either B major or G sharp minor. So this sounds more upbeat, and we're going to assume it's B major, which means, you know, the majority of our notes are going to start here at B. Now to my ear, G sharp sounds more like the root note. B doesn't sound like the root note. Okay, so let's start adding stuff, you know, whether it's our keyboard. Again, at this point, you could add anything, guys. Let's go to pattern 2 here. Now, Scalar does not come with FL Studio. I meant to tell you guys that. But it's pretty much all the black notes. And the white note to the right of the black notes, each set of black notes. All right, so we can open up things like Flex, for example, to find some more instruments. Now, I'm going to play this by hand, only because this isn't really a mandatory part of this video. You guys learned the hardest part, which is how to time, stretch, and chop. Now it's just a matter of adding stuff. Let's hit Control L and start messing with G sharp. So I'm just playing, okay, I'll show you guys the MIDI, but I'm playing G sharp, my left hand, in 2 octaves. In my right hand, I'm playing G sharp minor, which is, you can just copy the notes on the screen, guys. So it's G sharp, B, and then D sharp. And then we're flattening the third. If you're stuck with music theory, go to busyworksbeats.com/premium. Okay, so that's, you know, those are the notes we're using here. Now my ear, as I did that, I had an idea. What if we went down like da da? So that's what my ear hears. We're gonna go back and record those 3 notes. So it's G sharp, E, C sharp. Now let's add the chords. I don't know if I like that C and that one. All right, you guys look at the project file, so don't think you have to memorize this. I'm just creating from my mind at this point. There's no like formula on how to make sample beat creations over time. We're also going to add some hi-hats in here. I'm actually going to switch the chord type from the minor triad to what's called the suspended fourth instead. So my ear, this just sounds cooler. Could be tightened up a little bit. So we're still quantizing to the MPC swing. Now let me show you guys a couple more plugins you can mess with. Saw is really good. We're gonna go to presets, let's go to leads, mess with this first one. click on the image line and turn off the effects that you don't want. Let's record this in. Chord came in a little early. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rearrange the sample because I wanted to and here's where we're gonna allow it to change up. I feel like that just hits a little bit. Let's brighten up the sample just a little bit. Now I'm moving a little bit quicker just because, again, we're in creative mode now. I want the sample to feel a little bit bigger. Let's add a little bit of the reverb and stereo separation. And let's add what's called decay curvature up past 12 seconds. You can read the value in the top left. Let's switch out the SAR sound. Let's try their actual bass tones. I think the sample's a little bright. I think the reverb's a little too long. I know I'm moving quickly, y'all, but again, we're just trying to be creative at this point. Now we're just going through presets. Let me pull this up an octave so the bass doesn't. So now I'm just going through bass presets to hear different styles. That's why I said I think some of the leads sound better as basses. You just got to pitch them down an octave or two. So hit Control up and down to move these up and down an octave. So I'm just going to shape the tone manually. So got some unison here, detuner. We have a lot going on. I feel like we need some more hi-hats. So let's go back to our browser. Let's go to a different kit on the left side. Let's go to Rebels. Let's find some hi-hats. Just gonna right click, open this up. Hit Control L, let's right click. Fill each 2 steps, add this in. So all I did was I added a hi-hat, just right click, open a new channel. It goes to the channel rack. I right clicked the actual sound, fill each 2 steps, and then I added that pattern to the playlist. Let's add a little swing to it under the wrench tool. Now here's a trick of mine. We're gonna go to pre-computed effects and turn on what's called stereo delay. This pans the sound to the left and right. I'll exaggerate it. And that helps with like time inconsistencies. Let's turn up our drums a little bit. Let's go back to the channel rack. Let's go to all, find our drums. So I turned down the piano. correct some of this hi-hat timing here. I feel like we can have a little more swing, but I'm not trying to overkill it. All right, now everything can't be loud, so let's go to the mixer and start managing sounds. The reverb is really loud, so let's pull down the decay curvature. It was just making it too noisy. Let's go back to the EQ. Now, one thing I'm going to do is go to the hi-hat pattern, right click, send it to the piano roll, and then we're going to quantize it to the MPC timing, because I think that's the nuance that's off is the swing. It's such a small, subtle thing that only pros can really pick it up, but that's why I said timing is everything else. Let's also see if we can quantize the bass to be more in the pocket of the MPC. Now we're just gonna add like ideas in here. There's no rhyme or reason at this point. I'm just gonna show you guys the difference between stock sounds, but you guys look at the project files. But I'm gonna record some sounds from my keyboard because I feel like my keyboard has really high quality sounds. It's a Korg Kronos. So we're gonna try to find some E-piano in here just to add to the vibe. I could barely hear the keyboard over this track. All right. So I'm just adding a little ear candy. You can barely hear it, but let's record this in. So it's too much to explain, guys, but I'm playing G sharp, I'm playing C sharp. So here's G sharp. I'm playing B major, and then C sharp. So I'm just figuring out where, places to add these chords. Let's record that in. So actually I'm going to do triad, and then a ninth chord, I think. All right, so that's just us adding more instruments. There aren't any equivalents in FL for that type of sound. Yeah, there is any piano in the Flex plugin, but it doesn't sound like that. So I'm not gonna guide you guys wasting your time. Let's see what else we can add here. All right, so it's all centering around G sharp. Like we can add a little more swing to the drum. Let's quantize this using a higher swing. Like 62 isn't swingy enough. Whoa. Now we're at 66% swing. Like this is more danceable. So now we're just arranging, taking out puzzle pieces. Might do another musical idea over here. I feel like the sample's like a hair too early, so let's go to the sample in the mixer. Let's add, I'm trying to think, fruity delay. Yeah, let's add fruity delay 3. This is really advanced. We're going to pull the dry level down, feedback level down, turn tempo sync off, turn delay time all the way down to 0. So now the delay time will move the entire audio to the right. This is very advanced of a concept. We're just going to micro nudge it to the right. So the drums can feel a little more early. And I don't know if it adds a vibe or if it takes it away. So let's just turn that off for now. Again, I'm gonna look for more instruments to add in here. So at the end, we're gonna add like a little musical breakdown area. Let's record this. I'm gonna mute my mic just so it doesn't feedback. Now, if you guys want a nylon guitar equivalent in Flex, if you go to the Essential Packs under the Store tab, download the Essential Packs here, go to the Library tab, and then go to Essential Guitars. There's a nylon here, but it doesn't sound exactly the same, but it's a nylon guitar. So as you guys can see, we have 4 main sections. We have the beginning, which is introducing the whole like idea. Really, we could take out the drums. So we're letting people know the musical palette. Then we move into the drums and bass area, and then we're moving into more of the musical solo area at the end. have to, that's why I said use the, separate your stuff so that it's like puzzle pieces and you can create your own puzzle so that the song evolves over time. So some of the last little tips here for arrangement is just, you don't always have to intro your beat right away with drums or bass. You can like leave those as a surprise element, and then leave a musical area for your song too, where it's not too many drums or too much bass. Not mandatory for every song, but that's why this feels like it's a moving thing, even though we only have 4 chops. So I made such a minor move, but it changed the whole groove. So basically I just nudged the drums to the right so that they didn't feel so early. I thought the sample was early. It was actually the drum that was early. Let's run this one more time. Now I'm going to automate a low pass filter. This is just so you guys can hear what I would do to this. I'm not trying to teach everything about everything. It's too much to teach, but I'm just adding a low pass filter to this part so the music can shine more. spend more time to refine the timing and everything, but that is basically how you add your own music to the samples. So once you get to that technical spot, everything else is creative. I was just showing you guys how to actually go about arranging this thing. So thank you guys for watching. It's Game from busyworksbeats.com. To get these project files for free, go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio and check the FL Studio project files folder within our Google Drive. Thank you guys for watching. It's Game from busyworksbeats. If you want to learn more, go to busyworksbeats.com/premium. Peace out, guys.